Right, everybody. As you noticed, we're back doing what we promised we will do. Today, we find ourselves in front of Bob CB shop. Um, I know the CB community kind of knows about him. Some people have heard about him. Some people have probably had good work. Some people probably had bad work. I don't know what people had, but I'm here to give you guys a glance of the shop itself and also um, show you what kind of operation they have here and what kind of radios they sell, what kind of gear. And I want to tell you, Bob CB Shop has been in the business for 49 years. When I say 49 years, I mean 49 years all throughout. I do not know the full history of it. Um, At some point in time, I think he was back in Massachusetts. Now, I could bore you with that story, but in order for me to represent this, I thought we go live here and then you guys kind of get to follow along and get to kind of see and feel what these people do. Now, their location is in Strattonville, PA. They do have a website which you can go to, I think it's bobcbshop.com. You can see all their inventory. Um, I have to ask Bob before I go in there, or actually when I'm in there, I gotta ask him or his workers there if they do take in mail orders. I know they do repairs. I know they do what you would call it. They do warranty work. They do have the free bench checks, low prices, and they carry anything from stainless steel mounts to cell phone amplifiers to chrome covers, custom coax cables, you name it, jewel knobs, nitro knobs. You know, they do your SWR checks. I mean, it's a full-blown CB shop. Probably one of the last ones out in this country that I would even consider going to. When I say I, that means me as Rakesh himself. I've been coming here for many years. I've purchased products here. One of the things that I have purchased here was a Quad 5 that for some reason is not getting the greatest review because probably a lot of people that don't know what they're doing are doing those reviews. But let me tell you something, that radio was superb. It is nothing like the Anytone 5555. I can tell you that right now. I spoke to Bob about it. Um, so it's a totally different radio than the Anytone 5555. And they do have the new ones they came out with, which is the Top Gun Raptor 1. I believe it's a 50-watt radio. We'll look at some of those specs on it once we're in. But like I said, without further ado, we are back here again. This is Bob CB Shop. We're standing there in Strattonville, PA. They do have a big semi truck parking lot. Here we go. We got a truck coming in. Probably going to do some radio work, as you guys can see. So a lot of guys who are in PA area know about Bob. They can come in here. They can do their work. If you're not from the area, and again, if you're out in the West Coast, Midwest, or East Coast itself, we'll find out if they do what they call if they do mail-in orders. But as we're watching here, this is the outside from the store, and like you said, you know they do show their Magnum warranty service, Road King Ranger headquarters. They do Connex, Galaxy in general, Cobra Unit and Wilson, Browning, Firestick Francis, Aesthetic, Hustler, Monkey Made, Magnum, Superstar, Texas Ranger, Top Gun, Technologies, and Tram. And I think they do also carry the famous antennas from the Cowtown, Texas, down there, which you would call the Predators, I believe so. But yeah, Bob CB Shop here in Strattonville, PA. And this is the radio we're talking about today that I was actually trying to tell you guys, and it's their Top Gun Predator. the newest one. And as you welcome in, you're gonna see a large selection of gear, and one thing that stands out is that it's very well organized. You have a large selection of antennas, which, if you look at some of these, I don't even know the names of, but mostly going to be your 11-meter stuff. Some of those big ones, and then you got CB speakers. Something cool I saw was this little thing that probably could put like two radios in with speaker. Uh, Wilson, always ahead of times. Got some power supplies, and then a wall loaded with antennas. I mean, you name it, coax, antennas. There's the tram, stereo. They do have in stock the stereo antennas. If you're looking for the stereo 5000, I believe. Yep, 5000. The price on those are 59.99, and the 5000 PL is 69.95. So the selection is large, and boy, it would really have to be here to go through all of this, so you guys can see what Bob carries as far as that goes. He's got your custom mounts for Cascadias. I believe this is the new improved Top Gun technology mount for the Cascadia. If you're a trucker out there and you need a good mount, you're gonna find it here. Uh, there's for Volvo bird perches right here. Um, so you're looking at a large selection. Hustler, Francis, antennas again, a lot of sticks here. Now these radios up there always found cool. Those are the display. Isn't that cool? So um, now we're gonna move over, and like I said, there's a lot of accessories here. I don't even know where to begin with this. I mean, there's some mic stuff for the ones who are interested in doing some work on microphones. One thing that caught my eye was he does carry the Road King 56 rebuild kit with the switch, which not a lot of places. I don't think I've ever seen anybody carry one. The price on that is 29.95, and here it is, the mic itself. Now we're gonna move over to the radio section, and this was I found really cool. Was a ultimate noise toy. I've never seen anything like it. Seems something that somebody would like that does a lot of crazy stuff out on 11 meters, but um, the radio selection is superb. They do carry all your top of the line radios. 98 VHP, 44 HP. I believe we have a 29, 33 HP too. The 29 is right here. Then we move over to the 94, 47, 66, 55. Yes, they also carry Lincolns. It's going to have your Lincoln radios right here. President JFK 2. Price on that one is 169. And then we're moving over to the big dogs. Now, one thing that caught my mind was the price on this radio. And I believe you're probably not going to find it any cheaper anywhere in the country. The RCI 2970 N2 currently for 449 at Bob's CB shop. And I got to see if this is out the door or peak the tune. No, I think you still got to convert it and all that stuff. But at that price range, he has competition to a lot of places. The Striker radios are still here. And here are the two radios that I am very interested in. The Predator, Top Gun Predator. And here's going to be your Quad 5. Two underrated radios by, well, not about this one. This is an underrated radio yet. The Quad 5. Now the price on that one's 274 plus 1995 if you want the optional programmable cable for it. So about $300 with the cable. This is gonna be your Predator 120. It's gonna be your 120 watt radio, 10 meter AM, FM, PA, WX mobile, or get the Predator, which is just a Predator. It's gonna be your 50 watt dual final, and that's gonna be again your 10 meter with AM, FM, PA, WX mobile. Um, some of those features that it's on this radio are probably going to be on the website if you look it up. But if you want to later on watch the video, want to stop by or stop this radio, you could always do that and read for yourself. Um, I have this radio, the Quad 5, and by far I believe it's 40 watts only. I never had a better DX sideband talking radio. I mean, for some reason, that thing on lower sideband is just amazing. But then again, that's something. This Predator is very beautiful. You can't see the bezel on it. It almost looks like a brushed black aluminum, or it's hard to say. I can't make it out what it is, but it's really nice, and it's got a plug for your data in the front. So moving over, it's going to be your selection of President radios down to your average deluxe edition 959B, $189 right here. Some cool stuff. Now, here's something I want to talk about. This radio belongs to Steve, and Steve had an issue with it. So we brought it over to Bob, and we dropped it on the 9/8/18. Today is the, I believe, 29th. But because I'm over the road and I don't make my way through here, they had this radio repaired within about a week and a half. And the part that was replaced was a Q49. I think it's a key up switch. $20 and $5.95 for this 2B5798 part. And then enhanced and precision alignment, which ended up being 45. The whole total bill was 75.21 to make this radio back to original specs. Now, the radio was staying in transmit mode, which then these were the parts plus the precision tune, which he didn't need if he didn't want it to. But I said, while it's here, let's just do that. He would have gone out with $26 worth of work to get this radio 100% working. Now, how many shops do you know that would call you and tell you you got a $26 repair without trying to rip you off further and tell you you need more work than you actually do? This is exactly what I've been saying. A lot of times, people would think, go ahead, sir. I'm sorry about it. People would think that these shops would tell you honestly what it is, but here, this just proves that Bob CB Shop will not go for your money. Actually, they will try to do and repair what's needed. So, go ahead, buddy. Great selection and stuff. I want to say something. They do have a large selection of these faceplates, ranging from General HB to I see Connex. Some of them are going to be magnums. There's a goldish cover back there. I don't know what it's for, but that's caught my eye. So that's something that. But yeah, they also have the Quad 5 different cover if you ever want to buy that radio. They do make it. All the coax is made in house. And just so everybody knows, excuse me, brother. Sorry about that. Thank you. Bob does have a full service bench. It's not going to be your golden screwdriver with a whistle and a meter. Um, that's one thing that I wanted to point out. The man has an extensive knowledge. Uh, Parts, not a room with parts back there. Um, like I said, if you want to do business with Bob, I'm gonna say you more than welcome to invest your money in here because I'm gonna tell you something. I don't have a problem spending my dime here because it's worth every penny of it. The work that they do is honest. It's not going to be 6 months to a year. No excuses, and if they can't do it, I probably don't think anybody else can. As far as that goes. Now, there was a question I wanted to ask them, and oh yes, excuse me, ma'am. Do you guys do outside orders where they ship in? Okay, but so if it's not, you guys don't. Then it would be walked in. Yeah, that's understandable. I just wanted to let people know as far as that. So yeah, you have to be a walk-in person. If you know somebody you trust and they can take your stuff, bring it to the store. They will um, do their job. Again, this is not an excuse. It's a legit answer to it. They don't want to put people who walk in on a back order. And I feel, and I think that's the correct way to do stuff. Why would you bury yourself with work and have unhappy customers? So as far as the CB shop itself, it's 100% legit, 100% Rakesh approved, 100% honest work that you get, and the repair bill. I mean, some of this stuff that you see again, the radio was stuck in transmit mode, and it would have been only $26 to have this radio repaired. But because I said, let's get this thing tuned up, it ended up being $45. Now, again, back to the Predator radio. Here's going to be your specs on that. Look it up on bobcbshop.com, exit 70 in Strattonville, PA. I want to thank you for your time, and I hopefully that clears some of that murky waters that we've been in. As far as he said, yes, sir. He said, she said stories because when somebody deserves to be acknowledged, I'll do my best to represent it as it is. Um, like I said, nothing but honest work and prices that I don't even know what to say about. I mean, looking at some of that scam and sham that goes out there, maybe this would be the time for people to see how somebody runs a business. So, thank these guys again for what they do. We're going to pick up this radio. We're going to make it home, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.